We looked initially at the measures of central tendency, our mean, median, and mode. Now let's look at measures of dispersion. The primary one for measures of dispersion is going to be standard deviation. All right, so I'm going to have standard deviation, and again in Excel it's very easy. Do equals st dev, standard dev, and then open parentheses, click on my column of interest. I'm going to do Shift Command down arrow to select all the values in that column and hit enter. Right, so that's the standard deviation. If you recall when we did the visualization here using XLStat, it told us a standard deviation automatically for us. Which is a nice feature of using the XLStat feature. There are other measures of dispersion that we can get. You can measure how pointy something is or how skewed it is. But the primary ones that we use in this class is the standard deviation. Standard deviation is important because it's used in almost all of the statistical tests. So things like the t-test, the z-test, and then when we get into the higher order tests like doing regression, we'll be using standard deviation in a lot of different ways. So in this class with the mean and the standard deviation, you'll be able to tackle a lot of the problems. There are some times when you use the median for a statistical test. We won't really go through those in this class, but if you look up here, you can see there's parametric tests. Those are ones that are going to use the mean, and non-parametric tests, and mainly these are going to use the median value instead of the mean. But they still will both rely on using that standard deviation value.